Kevin Hoffer for Portage Public School Board. I decided to run for the school board because I have 4 students in the Portage Public Schools. I have one at every level actually. I have one at the elementary school at 12th Street. I have one at the middle school at West, and then I have 2 that are at Central High School. And I felt that we needed more of a parent representation on the school board than what we currently have. I can't say that I have a whole lot of educational experience other than obviously being through the school. However, dealing with 4 kids in school and special needs and my outside work, I'm a volunteer for the Kalamazoo CASA program, which is dealing with children who are abused and neglected and removed from their homes. I'm an advocate for them in the schools, in the community, and in court when they are there for court hearings. So I have quite a bit of experience as far as advocacy goes, and I feel that that experience along with the 4 children in the schools will definitely be advantageous on the board. The budget cut's going to be hard. No way you go about it. Any cut to funding of schools is difficult. The key point is to keep that funding variance or the lack thereof away from the students as much as possible. We need to make sure that our students' education is not affected. We may have to cut some administrative positions. We might need to minimize our busing or come up with some creative ideas for busing and try and consolidate as much of our services that we provide as possible while continuing to keep our class sizes at a manageable and appropriate level for our students to learn. I think the biggest challenge we're going to face for the next 2 to 3 years is financial. I think that with the continued diminishment of the funds for the school fund, I believe that we're going to have a large challenge as far as financials go. The other challenge is our test scores. We need to find ways to increase our test scores and to get our children more ready for college than what they currently are, and to advance their knowledge across the board. Our district has taken some great measures this year as far as literacy goes, and I'd like to see those expanded further than what they are currently. We've learned that we have a lot of students that are not reading at or near grade level, and I believe that that's a challenge, as reading is involved in every single subject, and we need to get those students at a level that is appropriate and allow them to excel. And I believe that we're doing great with that, and that's going to be a challenge for the years to come. As a district, I believe our greatest asset is our teachers. Our teachers are the greatest asset to our children, to our community. They are very dedicated to our students, and I feel that that is a great asset, and that's one that we need to be very cognizant of as we make decisions of where to cut and what to cut, as those cuts are needed with our financial situation as it stands. Our students are very important to our teachers, and our teachers really admire our students and do an awesome job of teaching them, and I believe that that is one thing that we are really going to have to keep an eye on. Also, with the election being May 3rd is the Kalamazoo County Enhancement Millage for Education. That is a very important millage for not only our district but several others, especially with the large cuts that could be coming out of Lansing. Those cuts are not definite, those are proposed cuts. However, proposed cuts tend to end up being cuts, and that is a very scary thing for us and other districts in the state. I know our district is working with Lansing administrators or legislature to work on that information and find out exactly how things are going to go, but at this current point we really don't know, and this millage, this enhancement millage, really is important to our community and does need to be renewed, and I would ask for everybody to support that.